Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K16 MyGM Recap. This is for Game 2 against the Boston Celtics. I am Chaos, and let's get right to it. So before this game, I had a little chat with the head coach who was concerned about winning this game. Reason being is because we are the Toronto Raptors, and the Boston Celtics are our division rivals, you could say. And so it was very important to him and to the owner and to the fans that we win this game. Now, I wanted to do it in a much grander fashion, but, it is what it is. With that said and out of the way, that gets rid of the really business side of it. Again, I mentioned in the last episode that Kyle Lowry had a injury that he sustained in our first game against the Indiana Pacers. And so he did not play as many minutes as I would have loved him to play. But he was okay with it, and he, I think, understood what I was doing, trying to help him get healthy again. Which, by the way, after this game, I did hear from the trainer that he recovered fully, so he will be starting in the game against Minnesota on Sunday. With all that out of the way, let's get into the numbers of the game. So, I would love to say that this was a dominated game by us, that we took control from the very beginning and never gave up. But I just can't. It took a while in the first quarter for us to actually get on the board. But once we did, we tried our very best to do as much as we could with the opportunities we were given, and it showed. So first of all, on the Boston side, Boston really did not match up with us at the end of every quarter. For example, they got 16 points in the first quarter. We got 19. They scored 22 to our 25. We were evenly matched in the third quarter, but we pulled away in the fourth quarter to outscore them 24 to 21. Boston's big players, and I cannot fault anyone on the Boston team. They did a great job. They're a great team. Boston's top players, really all over the board, kind of like we were against Indiana. Their top two scorers were, I think, Avery Bradley, who had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He did really good from the field. He only took 1 3-point shot, but he made that. And Sullinger, who had 13 points, 2 rebounds. Not that great from the field, but he made both of his free throws. He had 2. Behind them, you had Isaiah Thomas, who was killing it on offense. He had 16 assists, 4 rebounds, and 10 points. He lit it up a couple times from beyond the arc and had 4 field goals. And next to him was, I think his name is Tyler Zeller, who had 10 points, 9 rebounds. He also lit it up from the field. He had 4 field goals and made both of his free throws. Now, what I will say this is we outscored Boston. I'm happy to say that. I'm happy to see that. On our side of the field, our top scorer was DeMar DeRozan, who had 21 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. He was really killing it from the field. He had 10 field goals for his 21 attempts. Behind him was Jason Valanciunas, who had 15.6 rebounds, and he went to the line for 10 shots. He made 90% of those shots. I am happy with that man, and I'll explain why in a bit. Behind him was DeMar Carroll, who had 13 points and 7 rebounds, 1 assist. He did a great job from the field. He had 5 of 6 from the field, and 2 of 3 from the line. And behind them was Corey Joseph, who had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, and really killed it from the line. Now, What I will say is our free throw percentage. It was a great improvement over the Indiana game. Now, in retrospect, when I was watching the game, we made a lot of mistakes that I think could have been avoided and probably should have been avoided. For example, we left a lot of guys open. We double teamed on some players, leaving guys open. In other cases, it was just a defensive mismatch, and we had smaller guys who really should not be guarding huge, giants. Free throws, again, was another thing. You notice we made 82% of our free throws when we went to the line. Now, looking at it, DeMar Carroll, he went to the line 3 times, made 2 shots. Jason Valanciunas, 10 times at the line, made 9 shots. Free throws, I believe, are something that should be made almost every time. We should be averaging 80% every game. You know what I mean? Now, shots from the field, I'm okay with where we are. We got 53% from the field. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is taking risky shots from beyond the arc, which we did more often than I would have liked to see, because we had 14 shots from beyond the arc and only made 4 of them. Now, that's a problem for me. And it's probably something I'm going to address in a practice pretty soon. But, yeah. I don't think we're going to get very much figured out before Sunday in our game against Minnesota. And I don't expect to win. And if we win, it won't be by a large margin. Minnesota is a great team. They have a lot of great players. I think their coach is Jason Kidd, who used to play for the Nets. They have a lot of talent on that team, and I can't say for certain that I'm confident that we can pull it out. But it is what it is, whether we win or lose. This is only the beginning. It's only game 3. We do have a goal set by our owner not to lose more than 31 games. So I'm going to try to abide by that goal. Oh, by the way, guys, the final score on this game, 88-79. We won. So I'm sure all of our fans are happy, and I cannot wait to get back to Toronto and face Minnesota on Sunday. And with that, I'm going to leave you with the Jordan player of the game, who was Corey Joseph. Again, he had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists. He took 2 shots from beyond the arc, didn't make any, but the great thing about this guy, he was half 50% from the field and 100% from the line. So Corey Joseph, the Jordan player of the game. And with that, I am going to leave you from all of the people here at Chaos Productions. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.